Welcome to Jerry's Kitchen. I haven't done a video in quite some time, but anyways, today's it's a pretty good one. This one's called chicken adobo. This is actually a Filipino meal. My grandma had made it for us when we were kids, and it's just something that's really good. So what we're gonna need is some chicken breast. We're gonna need potatoes, onion, some baby carrots, some bell peppers, kikkoman soy sauce, some white vinegar, and garlic, some accent, and some salt. So we're also going to need, I have a pot right here. We're going to try to start boiling some water. It's got a lot of water in it, but if I need to add more, then I'll add more. But if not, then we'll see what happens. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just, right away, you just want things to start boiling with the water all. That way it has a good long time, because this kind of takes a little bit of time. We're going to go ahead and throw all the carrots in there real quick. That way they can go ahead and get soft. Now the potatoes, what I like to do is I like to keep them in big chunks. So like little ones, I'll just cut them in half like that. And then for the bigger ones, I'll just cut them into a couple sections, like 3 of them. Okay, so I just cut the potatoes, put them in the pan with the carrots. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut a bell pepper. And this is how I like to do it. I like to cut the tops, go ahead and go inside and take out the main little vein piece that it has. Okay. And then I just slice it down the middle, and then I go ahead and start making slices. And that's all we're going to want to do, is just make slices out of each one of these bell peppers. Okay, so I just successfully cut all the bell peppers into nice strips. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour them inside here. With the rest of that stuff, go ahead and look inside of there. It looks pretty good. There's potatoes, there's the bell peppers, and there's the carrots in there. So it's all going to start cooking. Then I'm going to go ahead and start cutting the chicken. And with the chicken, we're going to make chunks. I know a lot of people like to get chicken and have the bone in it. But I don't like the bone in, because I'd rather just have more chicken to eat. So, we'll go ahead and cut this chicken into nice chunks. And as you can see, we got good chunks here. And that's how I'm going to cut all of them. Okay, so I made a whole bunch of chicken chunks. I'm going to go ahead and throw it in here. And now we have everything in there. Pretty soon, we're going to be able to... We're going to season it up, and it's going to smell great. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start adding the onion. What I like to do with this onion here is I'll go ahead and just cut about just this much. And I'll just break this up in here, just like this. We want to be able to kind of get some good onions whenever we take a bite. But anyways, there's that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start seasoning the soup. We're going to go ahead and put some kikkoman soy sauce. I'm going to put a little bit of this distilled white vinegar. This is to give it a little bit of a tangy flavor. Put some accent. That's a really good seasoning. We're going to go ahead and put some garlic salt. And some regular salt. Now, we're also going to go ahead and throw just a little bit of this chicken bouillon. This one kind of gives it a really good pep flavor, and I really like using this seasoning too. Okay. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let that boil. Now, what I wanted to show you guys too is a cool trick. Everybody always asks me, can you put this in the fridge? So let me show you how I do it. Excuse the fridge, it's a little bit messy. But anyways, what I do is I go ahead and open this bad boy. Okay. And then I just put it inside the fridge. And then I open this end. And push it in. And there it is. All the sodas at once. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to let this boil a little bit. And then I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and start making some rice, because that's what this meal calls for. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put 2 cups of rice. Okay, 2 cups of rice. And then what I'm gonna do is I come to the sink and I kind of rinse it out because it has starch in it. And I'm not sure if you know what I mean by starch, but watch this water. Once, see how the water's real white and milky? That's the starch. That's the stuff you want to wash off of the rice. Okay? And now, what you want to do, is now what we're going to do is put 4 cups of water to the rice. So 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water, should come out with some good rice. Now we'll go ahead and let this cook on medium. Once it starts to boil, then I'll go ahead and I'll put a lid on it, and then I'll turn it down and simmer it, I guess is what it's called. But as you can see, here's this chicken adobo. It's starting to cook here. It looks good. All these vegetables here, they kind of shrink whenever they get boiled enough. But anyways, this is going to be good. So we'll see you in a little bit once it's all done boiled up in there. Alright, so the chicken adobo is done. We made some rice. Check this out. It looks really good. The chicken adobo looks really good too. There's a lot. But let me show you how we go ahead and make a bowl of this stuff. So you get some rice. Bam. And then you get the chicken adobo. And you make sure to put some juice in it, because everybody likes juice. And there you have it, guys. Chicken adobo with some rice. It's a really good meal. If you try it and you make it the right way, you're gonna love it. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you later.